Oh, the dad hats. The ladies requested this. We got a bunch of women who watch our channel that are into golf carts. So by popular request, these will be in the online store. If you're seeing this video, they're there. Dude, that's nice. Those are cool. We got those in pink and white. We'll get some pictures up on the screen. There's the white one. Nice. I'm Mike.
I'm Joe.
And this is Cart Life TV. What's up, guys? Welcome back to the channel, Cart Life TV in the garage again today. And we got a really cool episode. We got Lily and Edel up from Miami today for another subscriber special. Second one in 2 weeks. It's really cool, man. It's really starting to build up. So if you guys want us to work on your golf cart, just hit us up on the website or here on the channel and we'll definitely reach out to you. You can bring your golf cart here to Boca and we'll work on it. Lily and Edel, they're coming up today for a Lithium Rhino Sound Bar. It's gonna be awesome. It's about a 2-hour job, right, to install it, and really looking forward to it. It's nice to meet new people, and it's definitely nice to meet our subscribers here in Boca, right?
Yeah, we always love that. It's great.
They're on their way up from Miami. I think they said they're gonna be pulling up any minute now. So why don't we go outside and check it out?
Yeah, man.
Yeah. All right, let's go. I love that color. Nice. That is a nice color, yep. Beautiful. All right, guys, you want to tell us about your golf cart? This is Edel and Lily.
She's still talking.
You want to do the talking?
Whatever you want.
Me?
Yeah.
What am I supposed to say?
What are we doing today?
Well, we're putting a new sound bar on our new golf cart.
Yeah, we're going to do the Lithium Rhino Sound Bar. We got it ready to go for you guys. And this is your Onward. It's a brand new one, huh?
Yes.
That's a beautiful color. What color is it?
It's a seafoam, metallic seafoam.
Metallic seafoam. It's beautiful. I've never seen one this color. We haven't had one here this color. So it's gonna be real nice. Get some tunes, right?
Yes.
That's awesome. All right, well, we're gonna get you on the channel. We're gonna get working. We got to go over a couple things with you first, though, because we want to know exactly where you want it. Typically, we put it here, in between the uprights, kind of like on the other carts behind here. And that's actually the sound bar we're doing, the one on the blue cart back there. So it's got all the LED lights and the colors in it.
That's what we want.
It sounds nice. Bluetooth, remote control, all that stuff.
Very
all right,
nice.
cool. Well, you guys drove all the way up from Miami for this,
Yes,
so
we
thank
did.
you. How was the ride?
It was good.
Yeah?
Not bad at all.
All right, good. Well, we'll be done probably about 2 hours, you know.
Okay.
Do a nice install. You go run around, get some lunch,
Okay.
you know, something like that. Are you up in Boca much? You ever come up here?
We do time to time.
Okay, cool. Awesome. All right. Well, Joe's on his way. That's his wife over there. She's got a new truck, so she's learning how to take the top off of it and stuff. But
Sorry.
it's all right.
It's all right.
What do you think of the cart, Joe?
I think it's awesome. I love the color.
It is nice, huh?
Yeah.
I like that color. Looks good. All right, cool. All right, well, we're going to get to work. You ready?
Yeah, I'm ready.
All right, guys, we got the golf cart in. Man, this thing is nice. I love this color. It matches our Cart Life colors really, really well. This is a brand new Onward right from the factory. Really, really nice. Yeah, I just texted you about the triangle.
I gotta go get it.
That's okay. What do you think?
Now we got a lot to do.
Yeah, it was just a sound bar.
From a quick job to take a little longer now.
Yeah, so really nice people. They drove all the way up from Miami for us to work on their cart. Really nice. This is street legal Onward. I was just kind of going through it real quick on video here so people could see it. But
Really nice.
it's super nice. This thing's brand new right from the factory. And first stop, the Cart Life Garage in Boca for a little treatment, right?
Mini makeover.
So he came for the Lithium Rhino Sound Bar, which we're going to do. And we're going to go over that whole install for you guys today. And then we're going to do a triangle and Oracle underbody lights. Kind of lucky that we actually had them in stock. That's nice, right?
Yeah.
We always keep the triangles in stock. So we're going to put our custom Cart Life low-speed triangle, move that plate up for him on there. shouldn't be too tough. Oracle underbody lights, which are going to look great on this thing.
Yeah.
And most importantly, the Lithium Rhino Sound Bar, which we were planning on doing.
Yeah. And then we got to install his dash.
Oh yeah, and they got a little dashboard that they couldn't figure out. So we'll get that in there too, no problem. Probably take what, 5-6 hours?
Yeah.
Something like that?
Yep.
All right, cool. Time to get to work.
All right. I'm gonna run home and grab that triangle.
Well, it's gonna be a longer day than we thought, guys. So Joe's behind me here. He's got the wheel off the driver's side of the golf cart already. We're gonna start getting to work here. So we're gonna be doing underbody lights. We got an Oracle 4-pod set in stock, thankfully for these guys. We're gonna be doing our triangle, and we're going to be doing what they actually came for, the Lithium Rhino Sound Bar. So let's go over here. We got everything kind of lined up on the floor. We're gonna go over it real quick and show you what we're gonna be working with.
Yeah, man, let's go.
So we are getting kind of tight in here today because we do have the airbag cart right there, and this awesome brand new club car. This is what we're gonna be doing today, guys. We got one of our brand new triangles, still has the plastic on it. It's gonna look great on the back of their golf cart. We got one of them plastic carbon fiber dash things. They actually had that with them and then couldn't figure out how to install it. So we're gonna throw that on for them today. We got our Oracle pod lights. You guys have seen this. We put this on all of our builds. I have them, Joe has them. Every one of our ultimate builds gets them. The airbag cart has 8 of those things underneath it. That thing, they just light up, dude. It's like another planet. But right here, this is the crown jewel of today's video. This is the Lithium Rhino Sound Bar with the LED lights, and we have the Lithium Rhino T-bar, which is a great way to install the sound bar. We're going to be using that today for the install. So why don't we unbox the sound bar real quick, because there are some things we need from there to get started today. And let's go over what you get here too in the box, right?
Yeah.
So this is what the T-bars look like. This is the bracket that we're going to use to mount the sound bar to the roof of the golf cart. Whoa.
Everything is.
Nice job, Joe.
Yeah.
So they do come nice and tucked into this packaging when you do open it. Unfortunately, it just spilled out, but these are T-bars. This is really cool. You get to use those screws that go on the top of the sound bar and bolt through this bracket, and then it's adjustable and slides, you know, to the width, the exact width of the roof, and then you'll be able to bolt it into the roof frame. There's a good little diagram there of what it looks like. So the sound bar bracket comes with these M6 screws. There's 6 of them that screw into the top of the sound bar, kind of similar to how we mount them on the tower top with the round clamps, except this time it's going to be the T-bar, which is a really nice way to install these.
Like heavy duty.
We don't have to go get that threaded rod and the metal. Yeah, these are really nice. This is going to be a nice install. And then Joe, you want to go ahead and open the sound bar up, because we do have to grab a couple things from there.
Yep.
This is a really nice Lithium Rhino sound bar. Joe has this in his cart. We put this in a bunch of our builds. We did one just the other day.
Yeah, man.
Yeah, man.
Excuse me. Sorry.
All right. So,
Directions.
this is mounting instructions with the T-bar. Same thing we just looked at. Cool. Inside the box. Oh, let's not let that fall. There it is there. This is really cool, guys. So Lithium Rhino, they did a lot of research on exactly what you need to successfully install the soundbar, and they give you everything in one package, which is super nice. And then if you buy it right now, you even get the T-bars with it. But here it is, laid out. It's got 3 speakers on each side, 2 on the ends, 4 in the middle. Oop. Right there. We got the USB port at the bottom that you can plug an accessory into, which is really cool, right?
Yep.
And then here you have your,
Oh, sorry.
it's all right. Here you have all your controls for your LED lights, for your light bar on the back, and the light bar on the back is cool. It gives you white and red LED lights, which is super nice. And then of course you have your normal, you know, functions for playing music and volume controls, things like that. It's all branded with the Rhino logo. It looks really cool. And we have our Lithium Rhino little accessory box here too.
2-year warranty.
Yeah, it's nice. 2-year warranty. 8-year warranty on their batteries, which is the best in the business. It's crazy, right?
Yeah.
This one, 2-year warranty on the soundbar, and they don't ask any questions. They just replace it for you. So some cool things that come with this, and we're going to use this today. This is a little fuse block, which is really nice. A wireless remote control for your soundbar, which is really nice. And of course, power cable. And this is nice. It's got the quick connect on it, so it's not a hardwired cable to the soundbar. And you get a little toolkit, some mounting hardware. It's nice they throw a little screwdriver in there for that, and some fuses. And what are those? Ring terminal ends for the fuse block, right?
Yep.
So that's what you get with this Lithium Rhino Soundbar kit. It's really nice for the money. They're $400 typically, and they are on sale right now, which is great. If you do want one, hit us up.
Lowspeedliving.com.
Lowspeedliving.com. We'll make sure we get one out to you. They ship like same day, and you get one pretty much anywhere in the country, like overnighted. So super cool. We're gonna get to work now. One thing I am gonna install on this golf cart, just because it's a stock Club Car battery and I don't want to get involved in the wiring, I'm gonna put a entirely different, or a separate, I'm gonna say not different, but a separate wiring system in this cart for accessories, right? So we have this little 48, 60 volt, 72 volt drop down converter that drops to 12 volts. I'm gonna install this because we'll come over here real quick and I'll show you. This is what a factory lithium ion Club Car setup looks like, and I don't want to get into tapping into the electrical system here. So what we're gonna do is we're just gonna come off the power and the ground. No, I'm not chicken, I just wanna keep it nice. We're gonna come off the power and the ground into this directly, and we're going to run separate switches and relays for all of the electronics we're putting into this golf cart. Cool?
Cool.
Cool. All right, let's get to work.
Let's do it.
All right, first things first, guys. We're gonna be installing the pod lights into this golf cart. We're gonna put them in our typical spots, kind of right here, underneath that floor piece, just like that. I've gotta drill a couple holes. You wanna put them in there? It don't matter where you put them.
Well,
but
the only thing, if you go there, it mounts in their little glove box.
Yeah, that's okay. It's just 2 little screws going through. It's typically where we put them.
Yeah.
But we're gonna put 2 in the front, in the wheel wells here, 2 in the back, in the wheel wells, in the back of the golf cart. And what they do in the front, it's really nice. It lights up all the suspension. And these are super bright. These Oracle ones have like 3-way lights in them, right? So you get like way more light out of these. They are way more expensive than the cheap Amazon ones.
Yes,
this kit is, I forget how much it is. It's like at least 200 bucks, I think. But it's really, really nice. So Joe's gonna get going on putting those in now. I'll probably be mounting everything else into the battery compartment. And then we're gonna start running our wires to all of our accessories and get that going. Right?
Yep.
It's a cool hat.
Thanks. Lowspeedliving.com. You can pick one up.
This guy has no shame. All right, before I get too involved in wiring, I'm gonna mount the triangle back here and get this knocked out of the way so Joe and I aren't stepping over each other in the front there. But real quick, I just undid the one here. This is Jeffrey Allen cart. This is what they used as a spacer for the triangle when they put it on the back here. It's kind of embarrassing. It's actually just like a nut that they put a screw through. We'll do it the right way. How about that? How about that? Look at that, guys. The bottom ones are also backed off with nuts as spacers. Now, I'm not saying you can't do that. I'm just saying there's better ways to do that. And none of it is stainless either. So I'm gonna get this off real quick and drill out this triangle. I'm gonna use the same exact holes, so we're not punching new holes into this golf cart for no reason. And then we'll get some wires ran down. Probably go through the tube like we typically do. Boom it all up, and then over here, look at this, tap connectors for this license plate light. We're gonna remove this. This doesn't need to be here anymore, which is fine because we have the license plate bracket built into our triangle, but I am gonna use the power that they already ran just because why do it twice? But I am gonna fix that because that's ridiculous. I'm gonna solder that because eventually those are gonna go bad and then we'd be getting a call that the triangle don't work. So we'll fix that. We'll get that spliced in properly and get this triangle working probably in the next few minutes. We'll see. Now this, guys, is a little nicer than a bolt, or a nut rather, as a spacer. These are some little vinyl plastic ones that we keep in stock here for installs. This is gonna be really cool using this, so I'm gonna put this up now. And that is how it's done, guys. Look at that, stainless steel. It's got 3 mounting points. So because of the 3 mounting points, we're actually able to put it on standoffs. When you do it with 2 mounting points, you wanna make sure that this thing is pressed up against something, but this is spread out real nice with the seat kit. It's just that the way the seat kit is, so we're able to do it this way. That's real sturdy, that's nice. So next thing I'm gonna do is drill here, run my wire down, and make my connections. And then I'm gonna fix that splice right there and put the put that taillight back in. Okay, so we got our wires ran. And I actually loomed it early this time. Usually I wait till the end to loom, but Joe's down there working on getting that rear driver's side pod light. And I don't wanna be sitting on his lap while I'm wiring this thing up. But something new on this one, I put a nice clamp here because we do have all this open space back there, and I just wanna make sure that the wire doesn't flop around at all. Brought it down here into the tube and straight down, so just gotta cut that wire tie, but pretty neat right there, and we are in business. We're gonna make that splice, move that plate up for them, and then I guess I gotta wire up some more stuff, huh, Joe?
You got a lot of wiring to do.
Yeah, it's gonna be a long day of wiring. How you doing over here?
Good. I'm almost got all the pod lights now.
It's awesome. It's great. Once you're done with that, I guess we gotta find a spot for the brain.
Yep.
And then we'll be moving forward. We'll do that soundbar last.
Yeah.
Once we get the fuse panel and the relays and everything set up. These are no good, guys. See these things, guys? These are called quick taps or wire taps or whatever. What they do is they just kind of clamp onto the wire. These fail, they rot out, they go bad, and they're just no good, and I don't like them. So what I'm gonna do is just gonna pull some wire back here, and I am going to cut, splice, and solder these wires on for the triangle. I just tested it off these, and it does work. These are just no good, man.
They don't last.
They don't last, and they're just stupid. So I'm gonna just cut them off real quick, and we'll get this fixed. Right?
Yep.
There's one there. You can kind of see. Look, here, come in here, dude. See that? It's like a little piece of metal that when you push it, clamp it together, it like cuts the wire, and then you can plug a like a male connector into this thing and splice the wire off it for power. I guess it's all right if you don't know what you're doing, but there's better ways to do this.
Many better ways to do it.
All right, get this done. How you doing?
I'm good. Pod lights are mounted.
Oh, sweet.
Yep.
Cool. All right, we'll finish this and then we'll get to wiring those up.
Sounds good.
All right. See, guys, that's how you make a splice right there. Nice and solder. Nice solder, all copper wire. Slide your heat shrink over it. Boom. Done. Never gonna fail. That will never fail. Right, Joe?
Right.
Never fails. And that's how you do it, guys. Just like that. Got our splice. Wires coming out of the loom now, going down to here. Loom comes up, and boom, we are done. Our triangle is mounted. Last thing we gotta do is put a nice mount job on that license plate. It's gonna go right back there with some nice 1/4-20 bolts like we normally do, and it looks just like this. All right, dude, what do we think? Got the triangle done. Got the pods mounted, and you put in the customer's dash for them. That actually looks really good.
Yeah, it's not bad.
Nice job.
Keeps the ball holders.
Yeah. and 3 storage compartments. Pretty cool. And they're supposedly lockable. Very secure dashboard. Yeah. But it looks nice. It kind of finishes off the precedent. Tempo, onward, dash. They're all the same. All right. Ready for the next stuff?
Yeah.
What do you want to do?
You gotta wire it up.
We gotta wire it up. All right, let's mount some stuff. All right, guys, Joe is doing a good job. Yeah. All right, got 2 of them ran already.
Yeah.
These are the rear pod light wires already here in the battery box. Over here, we started to mount all of our electric devices for the new power system. We are putting like a full new 12-volt power system in the golf cart today. Over here, we have the brain for our Oracle underbody lights. This gets power on a switch. We have the plugs here where all the pods get plugged into down here. So we're gonna get those all over here and bundle them real nice and tuck them down here on the side of the battery. Over here, we have a power reducer, kind of mounted it nice here. This drops the power down from, this is 58 volts, from 58 down to 12. We have a relay for our sound bar we got to put in. And over here, this comes with the Lithium Rhino Sound Bar. It's a little fuse block, which is great because we can run all of our accessories, our lights, our sound bar, and anything else they want to add in the future right off this. They'll have power right here, which is uber convenient.
Yeah, man.
Right?
Yeah.
All right, cool. Well, that's all laid out now. You're probably wondering how I was able to screw all those things in, right? Boom. Right angle adapter for the impact, boom. Right there.
It's awesome.
You can squeeze it down into tight places and run the screws right in. So everything's super neat and clean, as always. Right?
Yeah.
Looks good.
You spill something or you bleeding?
I don't know, man. Probably spilled something, who knows? We are gonna have to run a couple switches too. So we're gonna have to pull the floor, get some power switches here, one for the sound bar, one for the underbody lights.
Yep.
That should do it.
All right, I'm gonna finish running those wires.
I'm gonna get this wired up, and then we'll pull the floor, run the power for the switches, and then mount our Lithium Rhino sound bar.
Sounds good.
How we doing down there?
Good.
What you got going on?
Hiding wires.
Hiding wires. What are you running, the front two now?
I'm done, yeah.
You're done.
Just gotta pull them up tight.
If he's done, that means we got 4 wires up here, and
Almost done.
yeah, I see them.
Pull them up.
Which ones?
Any of them before they stop.
There we go. That's it, guys. That's our 4 light pod wires right there. Now all we gotta do with these is hook them up to the brain right there, plug them in, bundle them up nice, and tuck them behind the battery. Over here, we got some wiring going on. I got some grounds being ran. I got my leads from the power converter coming over here. Last thing I'm gonna do before we're done with everything is put ends on them and connect them to the battery, but we're not doing any of that until everything is set nice and hooked up. So we're getting there. This cart is looking really nice so far. Just noticed the steering wheel here. This is the upgraded one with no scorecard holder. We're gonna change that for him too. We gotta hook that up for sure. We're getting there, little by little. Right, Joe?
Yeah, man.
I think we need a shirt that says, right, Joe, on the front.
Oh, God.
And yeah, man, on the back. What do you think about that?
Sounds good.
Bundling up these wires now. All the leads for the underbody Oracle lights are connected, right?
Yep.
Just doing a little extra work here. We tape these connectors here just to make sure they don't accidentally get pulled apart, because once this whole thing's bundled, it's just a pain in the butt to go back and look for kind of things that might come loose or anything else. So we always just take that extra step and do that, right?
Yep.
Over here, still wiring up, making connections on the fuse block. This one's for the soundbar relay, right here. Gonna hook a purple wire up, run it front and back for the switch for the underbody lights, and a blue wire running back for the switch for the soundbar. I'm gonna run all that off the fuse panel. Then we'll be able to power this thing up and check it, right?
Yeah.
And the last thing we have to do is mount that sound bar. That's gonna be fun.
Yeah. I don't think we'll do that compared to what we normally have to do.
Yeah, not bad at all. Just soldering the last wire there. Get a nice length. All right. Moving along here, nice though now. Got a little piece of heat shrink on here, and then we're gonna pull the floor. But our wiring back here is done. The only thing left back here to do is like tidy up and hook the power back up. Hook the power up to the battery for our new 12 volt system here. So this is kind of how it works. We're gonna have 4 wires running up to the front for switches, 1 ground that's going to split to both switches for the lights on the switches, right? We have a power wire going from the fuse panel in fuse number 2 for our underbody lights. That's going to go up and come back. When the switch is on, it's going to send the wire down the second purple wire to turn on the brain for underbody lights. But while we're up there, we need trigger power for the relay, and that could be like the smallest little tiniest current. So we're gonna split that 1 power wire, the live wire, to the second switch, and that's gonna power the relay when it turns on. So we're gonna split the power wire and we're gonna split the ground to the 2 switches and run action wires back from the switches to the different devices that we're gonna be operating. Did you get that?
Got it.
Good.
I almost understood it too.
You got it. Got the floor pulled, guys. Got our channel, got our switches. We got our dog, Franklin, right there. What, right, Frank?
Shop dog.
Shop dog, here he is, everybody. One-man wrecking crew. Spinning these wires right here, getting them nice and tight. Check that out. That's nice, right? Right, Frankie?
Come on.
All right.
Good.
Yeah, we're good. Plenty, dude.
Yeah.
I like that. Oh, you got the new shirt.
Debuted.
Goes with the hat. Turn that hat around. You look like a nerd now. Nah, that is cool. I like that shirt a lot. Right in time for the 4th of July. I know what I'm wearing.
I know what I'm wearing.
All right, let's get this wire ran. We're gonna loom this up, run it through down here, up with the loom. Back behind here, we're gonna pop 2 switches in, make our connections, and then we can power this thing up, man.
Yep.
You ready?
Yeah. Ready to get that soundbar mounted.
All right, guys, we got our wires in the floor channel here. Put a couple zip ties, and up here, there is a mounting point, so we cut that one and put a fresh zip tie in to just keep this bundle nice and tight. We're gonna install 2 switches here, one on top of the other, and we're gonna just be real careful because these new Onward's got a lot going on back here, and we don't want to hit any of this like raised plastic. So we're gonna come right in between this switch and this. That's obviously the headlight switch, right, for the stock headlights. We're gonna go draw a straight line with the square down, and then we're gonna center our switches on top of each other. And we're gonna be using these little push button switches. These are pretty cool. They're from Amazon. They're like, I don't know, 15, 20 bucks each, something like that, but they're nice. They're illuminated blue, and they actually have a lot of several different functions here. So while Joe's getting ready to get those holes marked and drill those holes, I'll explain to you how the switch works, because these are kind of cool. So you have a red and black wire. They get hooked up to constant power, and that's basically just for the LED. And then there's a yellow and blue wire. They act as device switches. So on one side, you could have one thing happening, and with the blue wires, you could have another thing happening on the same switch. So pretty cool. It's a really nice, nice little device here. You ready?
Yeah.
All right, let's get these holes marked. I actually have the hole saw out already somewhere. I just saw it.
I saw it.
Oh, there it is. It's down there. So that's a little hole saw that's specifically designed for switches. It's perfect, perfect hole size. Nice. Nice to have. Nicely done. All right, guys, we got our switches in. Let's check this out real quick. Back here, we got all of our wiring spliced into the switches right here. And these are cool because these wire in and they could get disconnected. If you have to remove this, you don't have to redo any wires. You could just unconnect these orange harnesses from the switches. We used a white one and a blue one to differentiate the two.
Soundbar and the underglow.
That's right. So the underglow is on the bottom, which makes sense, right? So you hit that one, and the underglow came on. Real cool, right? And you hit the top one, Joe. I don't know if you can hear it, but it's activating the relay right here. I could feel it switching in there with my hand. So we are good. We're done. We're good to go and install the soundbar now because we have all of our power system completely done. The last thing we need to do really is just hook up the 12-volt converter to the battery, and we'll do that after we get the soundbar installed.
Yeah, man.
We've been testing everything on our 12-volt converter right here that plugs into the wall. It's like a nice way of being able to isolate a power system from a golf cart or vehicle. So we just kind of like twisted the wires coming off of this onto the terminals for the fuse block, and that provided power for us to test everything. So we're gonna close this all up here. The floor, we're done with the floor open. We're done with the dash open. We can put that all back together, and time for the grand finale.
Yeah.
Installing that
Soundbar.
Lithium Rhino Sound Bar. Yeah, looking forward to that. It's gonna be awesome.
Like antsy. I wanted to get started putting it together.
I know, you're watching me wire again.
I'm waiting.
Joe's used to wrenching on lift kits and stuff and doing alignments, and here he is watching me do the most boring work in the world. But it's clean and we're good at it.
You said it, not me.
All right. I'll get this all tidied up in here and loomed, and if you want to like get that going, we'll meet in the middle.
Sounds
and then
good.
we'll do the sound bar.
All right, let's do it.
That's it, guys. Fuse block cover is on. Wires are ready for the battery hookup, and Joey over here is just getting that dash put back on. Those buttons actually look perfect.
I like them.
Right there. They look really nice. Right there. Covering up that roll warning. All right, so guys, last thing we're gonna do is hook up the sound bar. We got everything here we need. Comes in the kit. This thing is completely awesome. It's a great value. Love this guy. All right, dude, you ready to get going on the sound bar here?
Yep.
All right, so the Lithium Rhino Sound Bar. Really nice piece of equipment here. And with the T-bar, you get a really nice install. So these T-bars, they sit on top right here. And you bolt them in place using the M6 screw holes right there with some washers, right? But before we do that, we're gonna use the T-bars to mark and drill our holes in the roof frame rail, so we have no trouble getting this thing in place. So we're gonna take our time and do it as nice and clean as possible. What's nice about this, and we thought ahead on this one, we didn't even tell you guys, the wiring for this is on the passenger side when the speakers are facing forward, which is the same side we put our fuse block. So we won't have to run the wire as far, and we're gonna drill and come down through the roof struts, right, Joe?
Yep.
So Joe's back there now. He's gonna mark, and we're gonna drill some holes for the soundbar brackets. And what we're doing here is we're kind of using the roof struts as a guide to make sure that we're in the same place on both sides, right?
Yep.
So we're gonna measure top and bottom. You just kind of marking, rough marking right there. And I guess what you're doing is, correct me if I'm wrong, Joe, but you're kind of touching the tip of the bracket there to where the curve of the upright is, right?
Yep.
So we know we're in the exact same spot on both sides. And we're gonna drill, I think, like an 8mm hole. It's a little bigger than 1/4 inch. And we're gonna run the supply bolts through. Be careful not to drill the roof here.
Yeah.
We've made that mistake before. You know who you are. And
I didn't do
let's talk about me.
I only break bolts off in the secondary clutch.
I wish that was on video, dude. Yesterday was a nightmare.
Oh.
Spicy Joe over there got a little carried away with
impact
on my new clutch on my 11 cart. There's our marked holes right there. So we're gonna drill those now. Then we're gonna attach the T-bar, right?
Yep.
To the sound bar and bolt it in place.
Should be pretty straightforward.
I think
Way
so.
easier than how we did it before, that is for sure.
Yep. All right, let's do it.
Let's do it.
Gotta go through it twice. All right, we have something we can put back here so we don't and we're through.
Nice.
That's it. Just make sure, you guys,
Definitely make sure you don't hit the
don't
roof.
hit the roof.
Because you will, I
a drill
promise.
bit, it's so thin, it's an eighth.
If you touch it, it goes right
The
through
drill
it.
bit goes right through, but we're perfectly clean here. So we got our nice holes for our bracket.
Yeah, man.
It's gonna be nice.
Yep.
Make it a nice. All
Let's
right.
get the other side and get this thing up there.
All right, so we got the brackets mounted. We measured, it's 103 centimeters or so from side to side. Joe just put the first 2 bolts in right there. We're gonna hold the sound bar up, get it in place, and I'm gonna slide the other 2 bolts in,
Yeah.
and then it'll hang there, and then we'll tighten it up if it fits good. And if not, we'll take it down and make some more adjustments. You ready?
Yeah.
All right, let's do it.
Might still get up to go first then.
Okay,
It fits. Just gotta be manipulated.
there it goes. So, right there, guys. I'm gonna just put the camera down so I can slide these bolts in. But we're all lined up. I don't think we need to make any more adjustments.
No, that's perfect. My measurements were good for once.
All right. All right, so there it is, guys. It's up. And it's tight. Well, it's getting tight. Looks really good. So the T-bars, I know what you guys are thinking. Yep, we put it on the low side. And we have a reason for that. So these T-bars are cool. Allows you to flip them the other way. And you get like maybe like half an inch more height on the sound bar. But then sometimes you don't get the full effect of the rear light. And we checked it, the mirror is perfect. It's a nice height for this golf cart. And it looks really good. Dead center, man.
Yeah.
Measured twice.
Twice again. 2 for 2.
The Lithium Rhino Sound Bar. It's almost done being mechanically installed. Still have to electrically install it. But it's getting close. Joe's tightened up the bolts. 2 on each side. You saw us put those in. This side's still loose. How's that side
I
feel?
really like that.
The
that
bar.
T-bar.
Oh, it's super tight. Yeah,
It makes
it's nice.
installation so much faster.
The T-bar is such a cool way, easy way to install these things. It's a little more expensive. I think they're like 75 bucks by themselves, something like that.
75 or 100.
If you buy the soundbar now, you get it for free, which is cool.
Yeah.
I know we said that already. 2 ways you could install these. You could flip them and tuck the soundbar a little bit higher. In this case, I like them lower. There's a reason for that. I'm gonna come around the back here. Excuse me, Joe.
Yep.
You get this really cool light bar with this, and it's a red light and a white light. Right there, Lithium Rhino logo lights up too, which is cool. But when you're running with the red light, it makes the golf cart a lot safer. It's just like super visible at nighttime, especially when you have riders. I know we installed our triangle back here, and it looks great. But when you have riders on the golf cart, you know, their legs block the tiny little taillights that these golf carts have. So this sound bar, and we're gonna show you guys when we finally get it powered up. This sound bar has that really cool red running light option on it. Really nice. I guess he's done.
I'm done.
So I guess we gotta run some wire. More wire, huh?
More wire. Never ends.
It doesn't. All right, let's make a plan. All right, so running the wire, guys. This is what Lithium Rhino gives you. It's pretty cool. It's got the quick connector on the one end, and that connects right here to that side of the sound bar. So if you have to take the sound bar down for whatever reason, you don't have to remove all your wiring. You can just unplug it, unbolt it, and take it down for warranty or service, or if you want to do something else with the golf cart. Now what we're gonna do is we're gonna run the wires down through the tube. Joe's gonna drill a hole somewhere around here, close to where the wire comes out of the sound bar. So it's like a straight run, and we could zip tie it to the bracket and then bring it down the tube. The Onward has a little plug down here. So you gotta pull the plug out from the bottom of this upright, and we're gonna run one single wire down as a pull wire, and then we're gonna run the double wire down. I'm gonna cut the ends off this because more than likely we're gonna have to extend it. It looks a little bit short. It's gonna be close. We're gonna be close, but what we have to do is we have to get the red wire to here. We gotta get the black wire to the ground side of our fuse block. So without further ado, take it away, Joe.
All right, you think that's a good spot?
Yeah, I think so. Is that aluminum?
Yep.
Ah, this whole cart's aluminum.
Aluminum powder coated.
It's nice, dude. It's a really nice finish. These, you know what Club Car did? They like checked out everything everybody else was doing to the golf carts.
And made it better.
And they made it better, and they made it OEM. That's what they came up with the Onward. So Onward comes with fender flares and a brush guard and all kinds of cool stuff. This one's cool. It has a factory lift on it, and
Factory lift, factory lights.
it's stiff.
Factory-
Show the movement real quick.
Wow, there isn't much.
Not much movement. It's got like Mad Jack's lift movement.
Mad Jack might have
But
more
it's
than that.
definitely very, very stout.
Yeah, it's built good.
It's built good. Okay, enough of that. This isn't a Club Car commercial. Let's get this,
So they sponsor
let's
us.
get that wire down. All right, so we got our wire ran. Easy way to do this once you have your hole drilled up here is to tape a smaller piece of wire to the end and run the small piece of wire down, like something really thin. And you could tape the end of this to that wire and pull it through. Just be real careful. There are 2 bolts for the seat kit. You just kind of gotta finagle your way past those there. But we're good. Our wire's down and in there. We put a little tape here. We're gonna zip tie this, maybe put some loom on it to clean it up a little bit. Definitely get rid of this little yellow tag because that is just hideous and in the way. That's it. Last thing we have to do is hook this wire up down there.
Up, down.
Up, down.
Tidying up.
Tidying up. Getting real close, guys. So these are our last connections. It's the terminals. Put some zip ties here. The terminals that hook our power up to the battery, which can only mean one thing: we're done. Which is great. So I'm just gonna tidy this up here. We're gonna put these wires down here like that. Not a lot we could do as far as like cleaning this up. It's not really messy. It's like literally just a few wires in here. We ran as much as we could, you know, in between the body and the tub and everything else. But I think our electrical system is done now. It's time to test it before we put the cover on the battery terminals there. So this battery turns on with the golf cart. It's off right now, so you can, you know, safely work on it. So if I turn this on, it should send power from the battery to here, and from here to the fuse panel. Put this back on here, cover the fuses, and then I'll turn the key, and we'll see what happens. What do you think's gonna happen, Joe?
I think it's gonna work. We got the best wiring guy in golf cart industry.
It's so funny. Someone actually, I was chatting with somebody on our website chat, and he wanted a long travel and some stuff done, and he literally said that I'm the best wireman.
I don't disagree.
I've never been the best at anything, so that's pretty cool. So thank you. You know who you are. You watch all our videos. All right, here we go. You ready?
Yep.
Oh, I'm happy. There we go. Keys on. Oh, the lights are on. So we should hit the underbody, right?
Yep.
We got underbody.
Yeah, man.
All right, you ready for the other one?
Yep. Let's do it.
Power on.
Oh, look at that.
Bluetooth mode.
Let's turn the headlights on, check the triangle.
Triangle.
Six. Looks great. License plate, flip seat, clearance.
Nice.
All right, time to put the cover on.
Turn that back light on.
Oh yeah, we were gonna go through all the settings, right?
Yeah, turn that
All right,
back light.
so check this out, guys. There's a button on here. It's for the light bar in the back. When you hit it once, it turns red.
And that is super bright.
It's
It doesn't
really
look like
nice.
it on the camera, but it is super bright.
It's a really nice warning light and driving light for nighttime on the golf cart. Even daytime, it's good to be seen. You know,
You wanna read?
There's running lights on cars for a reason. And you hit it again, and it turns white. So if you need light behind you for whatever reason, like you're having a picnic at nighttime or barbecue, and you want to light up the area where the kids are playing or whatever, there you go. You got the really cool Lithium Rhino logo there, and you hit it a third time, and it turns off. Then there's some other buttons here on the front for the LEDs here, so you can like cycle through. You can cycle through all the colors. There's green, red, blue, yellow, leather blue, white, off, and then back to green. But then there's other settings that it does too.
The first one will change
It does
colors.
the color changing stuff too. And I think there's like other programs where you can make it dance and do some other stuff here. Down here, boom, USB is accessible if you want to charge a device or plug in something. Really cool, right there. And then you also have, whoop,
Oh,
you already
sorry.
hit the horn.
Sorry about that,
He
guys.
always does that. There's also a little auxiliary plug here.
Almost gave myself
If you want to plug in like your Discman or your Walkman or something, your mini disc player. So we have a little bit of wire here we got to tie up. You know, put the seat back on, hook up, put the cover back on our terminals here, clean up, and I think we give them a call.
Yeah, man.
Come pick it up.
Yeah. I think
Really nice, dude. This soundbar, it's like up there solid, man. It's really cool. Power off button, of course. Mute, you know, volume, move the tracks forward, backwards. Really cool. Cart's blue, so I think let's set it to that light blue color. Right?
Yeah.
Like right there. I think that looks cool.
That's the closest you're gonna get to that.
Yeah, I like it. It looks cool. It's like a blue-green mix. It's really nice. So, all right, cool. Let's finish up.
All right. It pairs super easy. The Bluetooth is super easy to pair.
All right, that only can mean one thing.
Wrapping it up.
We are done. Zip tied up here. It's looking good. The only thing I could think of is we gotta take it outside, blow it off,
Yep.
and we got a sticker to put on still, dude.
Which one? Oh, forgot about that.
We can't leave them with that, right?
No.
Get that thing off there. Everyone gets one of these if they bring their cart to Cart Life TV. They're not leaving without one way or another, whether they like it or not.
Yep.
Most people like it.
When I put it up, I'm like, that's gonna hit the garage. All right, third time.
That is a nice looking cart, dude. I really like this one.
It's really nice.
I hope they're excited about their... Oh, what's up, guys?
Hi, we're back.
Welcome back. Took a little longer than you thought it was going to be here today, but we got everything done.
The dash is awesome, actually.
Yeah, come check your dash out. Yeah, come check it out.
It's not
That was my idea.
Yeah,
It's a good idea.
I thought it mounted when we were mounting it. I thought the bottom mounted out
Right.
here. It actually tucks back in and it's super nice.
It's clean.
If you
Yeah.
ever decide you want to take it on a golf course, the golf ball holders are there.
Super clean. Got your buttons down here for your underglow and your sound bar right here, and they turn on with the key. So you can't turn them on if the golf cart's not on, so you won't drain your battery.
Wow.
Pretty nice, right?
Came out
And there's your sound bar, and your underglow's all hooked up too. So why don't we turn the golf cart on, Joe? Show them how it works.
All right, the top one is for the sound bar.
Okay.
Power on. Bluetooth mode.
And from right there, you'll be able to connect it to the Bluetooth.
Oh, we have your package stuff.
It's got all kinds of settings on it right here. So like if you hit this button, for example, one time, it turns on a really cool red light back here that you could run with at nighttime or during the day. So you have like a warning light, right? Isn't that cool?
You can change it to
And then you got white
also.
too.
It's incredibly bright at night. It is crazy.
It's really
The
nice.
same one I have on my cart.
And then the other button here next to it changes the LEDs patterns here. But also comes with a remote control we'll give you. It's inside.
Yeah, right now it's going through the color changes.
Okay.
You can change it to a solid.
And there's programs that'll dance to the music and do all sorts of stuff. Yeah, it's really cool. So what we actually did was we installed a whole separate power system off your battery, a 12-volt power system. So we didn't want to mess with all the stock Club Car stuff. So we put in a 12-volt converter right off the battery.
So that runs that and your underglow.
And a fuse box here. And it's got I think it's got room for 4 more accessories if you ever want to add anything.
Perfect. On the future.
In the future, yeah. And the soundbar works off this relay here, so it never has direct power from the battery or the switch. So when you hit that soundbar switch, you'll actually hear this click. It'll turn on the soundbar.
Cool.
Okay.
Yeah. And then of course you have the underbody lights. These work on a remote, and you can download the app too. There's an Oracle app for your phone where you can change the colors, and yeah, everything works really, really good.
The back ones are
We are set.
Oh yeah. And with the Oracles, there's 3 lights in it. So one shines forward, one shines straight down.
He's watched our videos. He knows.
Yeah. And then
Got it.
the front one is where we always mount them in the front. So that one's right here.
Yep.
So that lights up like everything in the front.
Yeah, it's really cool. Your whole suspension lights up behind the wheels and everything. It's gonna look
Beautiful.
it's gonna look really nice at nighttime. And of course, we hooked you up with our steering wheel sticker.
Oh, yes.
And of course, there it is. Cart Life
There it
keychain.
is.
Yay!
There you go. So you guys are all
And the
set.
keys to this?
Nah.
To
Oh,
the-
they're inside. We got everything inside for you. We got a whole packet of literature, all the instruction manuals and everything.
Triangle. Obviously, we mounted up high, and we put the spacers in because with the seat kit, if you don't put the spacers in, it hits
Good.
the triangle. We
So
actually
clean.
figured that out with the last one we did, so we kept the spacers.
I like that triangle
We just put
much
we
better.
put a little bit nicer spacers in.
Yeah, the guy whoever installed the old one had
Had,
like
bolts.
hex bolts they used in there. But
It's all good.
we got nice nylon spacers, and we were able to use the spacers because this has 3 mounting points. We're actually able to mount it off like
very,
that.
very
Still
clean.
pretty
Yeah, it's
Very
really
clean.
nice. Looks good, right? License plate there. It's a lot better.
So clean.
Yep.
Beautiful.
Oh, like,
Very nice.
Yeah, they're on. Oh, there they go. Oh, there they go.
Right on.
Now they're on.
Yeah, they're on.
Yeah. Awesome.
Thank you.
Very.
Awesome, guys. Well, you guys enjoy.
Thank you so much.
we love the color. Awesome.
Yeah.
I really enjoyed the color when I saw it. I'm like,
Yeah.
we're taking this part.
No, it came out real good. Came out real good. And you know, we run all the wires through the pipes and or the tubes, and
Clean. No wire.
yeah, we
You
try and
won't
make
see any
it. We
wire.
try and make it as clean as possible every
I
time.
probably spent almost close to an hour underneath running the underglow light wires, so they go through everywhere and tucked up and they won't fall down. And
Beautiful.
Okay,
Cool. All right, cool.
so now it's the time to pay.
Now's the time to pay.
Yes.
All right.
you gotta get.
Because if you want anything, we could just take the card and you can install it when you're out.
Yeah, for sure. That triangle looks good, huh?
Yes, it does.
Wow, so that's the,
That ended up being a really long day.
instead of 2 hours, it turned into almost 5.5. But we got a lot done for Lily and Edel, and they love their Club Car Onward. Soundbar is awesome. We put our low-speed triangle on there, got that going.
Underglow,
the Oracle 4-pod kit with the three-way lights.
It looks so good on that cart.
It does.
Oh
It
my
looks
God.
awesome. Custom switches. Did a whole separate power system for this golf cart. We were not expecting to do that today. Luckily, we had everything in the garage to be able to do it.
Yeah.
Totally unexpected. So thank you guys. It was
Thank you so
great
much.
to meet
Awesome.
you. I really hope you love your golf cart now.
It is a beautiful cart. That color is incredible.
Yeah, the seafoam's awesome. First time seeing it in person.
Yeah.
So, awesome. Keep karting. We hope you guys enjoyed the video, and if you did, make sure you subscribe to Kart Life TV. Don't forget to check out lowspeedliving.com. We got this hat, we got the matching shirt, we got this hat, we got all kinds of cool Kart Life stuff, keychains, accessories, everything you need for your golf cart lifestyle. So make sure you check that out, lowspeedliving.com. That's it. You guys want us to work on your golf cart? Make sure you hit us up. Happy to do it. Come here to
sure.
Boca, hang out with us for a little while, maybe go for a drive, right?
Yeah, man. Drive's always the fun part.
We'll see you guys soon. Got a great video coming up real soon.
Peace.